Kindercrafty. Today I have a tag video for you all. I have created the party planning tag. I was thinking about doing a housewarming, I don't even know if I would call it a party, but kind of like just welcoming some of these new mommy friends and their kids and their spouses to our home for the first time. So I was thinking about all the gals on YouTube that I watch for either advice or inspiration or creative DIYs or whatever. So I came up with this tag to include all of those things that you would need to plan a successful party. Are you ready? So let's start. Number one, I think you would have to start with your budget. My go-to budget gal would be Christina at Debtisdum. I mean, their whole channel is dedicated to getting out of debt and helping others get out of debt. So I think she's one that I could contact and say, okay, this is how long I have to save. Help me find ways to peel things out of my budget in the, shopping or, the fun or whatever to save money for the budget. And I think she would also be one that would make me be accountable too. Like if we had set up a grocery budget, she would be one that would call me on Wednesdays when I do my grocery budget and be like, how'd you do, girl? So number one would have to be setting the budget, and I would go to Christine. Second is organization. Of course, I have to go to Kathryn at Doitonadime. Kathryn was my very first subscriber. I've known her the longest here on YouTube, and not only is she super organized and super sweet, but she's one of those gals that I would be like, come down a week before the party and help me get my house organized, because the boxes are unpacked, you all, but I still have drawers and closets that need to be organized. And she would be a friend that I could, say, look at my mess and not be embarrassed. Plus, she'd probably help me clean with one of her DIY homemade cleaners. She would strap Carson into her little baby carrier and be smiling, and we would laugh and get ready for the party. So definitely organization from Kathryn at Doitonadime. Next, invitations. Now this one is going to be kind of unique because the woman I'm going to mention isn't really known for paper crafts or invitations. It's Hillary at Mysocalledhome. And the reason I chose Hillary as, my go-to gal for invitations is because I feel like she's one of those friends that's like the glue that sticks everybody together. I can just imagine in her circle of friends, she's the mommy that's like, okay, I'm getting a mommy's group together, we're all meeting at the park at 10. I think that she would be one, not only is she organized and super crafty, so she can help make an invitation that's super cute and not cost very much money, but I think she's one that really rallies groups together. So I would choose Hillary to do the invitations. Next, decorating. Of course, Nikki. If you have not watched Nikki at AthomewithNikki, I almost said the name of the channel wrong. I have been following her for a very long time too. She is one of those women that she has such an elegant style, but she also raised a son, and I have a little boy, so I think that she would keep in mind that there's going to be little kids and it needs to be comfortable. So I think she could come in and be like, okay, you're going to have a red, white, and blue theme? You need to get this pillow I saw at TJ Maxx, and this console table would be perfect to do a candy bar. We'll do red, white, and blue themed candy bar. You can just hear her. Any of you that follow her, you can hear it in your head. She would go to Ross. I have the perfect throw blanket from Ross. It'll go great on that chair. So anyway, she would help me decorate the party, and since, I'm in a new home, my home still needs a little tweaking. It needs those final touches that make the home really all come together. So Nikki would be my go-to gal for that. Next would be catering. I would have Beth from Entertainingwithbeth. Although she doesn't know me on YouTube, she is somebody that I follow because she is a trained chef, but she cooks in a way that is so warm and inviting. She's a mother. She has 2 little girls. She's married to a Frenchman that I believe she met in France when she was training to be a chef. And I just think that Beth would know how to make the food elegant, but keep in mind that there are kids, so make it tasty and fun for the kids too. And also I think Beth would be one of those women that, you know how some caterers, they just kind of like to fade into the background. They don't like to be noticed. She would like mix and mingle, which is so me. I would want the caterer out of the kitchen and like talking about the food and talking about, you know, the party and the atmosphere and all that. So I think that I would choose Beth. If you haven't seen her channel, go check her out. Oh, by the way, all of these ladies, I'm gonna link below. So anyone that I've mentioned, you can find them in the description bar below. Okay, my Tablescape. Now I am new to her channel. This is Denise with Be My Guest with Denise. I'm new to her channel, but she did a Tablescape. It was for a crab boil for her husband's birthday. And it's so me. Like if I could have just like taken a snapshot and put it out on my back porch, it's so me. I mean, it's just perfect. So I would just like call her up and be like, okay, where did you get everything? Just like set it up as is. I just loved it. She's got a great sense of style. And she has this, she is another woman that has warmth. When you hear her voice, you can hear that she's really hospitable when people come to her home. So definitely Denise for the Tablescape. Party favors would be Sherry at Livelovelatte. They did a collaboration together, Denise and Sherry, just recently. And Sherry did these darling cake pops that were in the shape of crabs. She's so creative and she does lots of parties on her channel. She also has 2 kids. She's married and has 2 kids, and I believe they live in Arizona. But she does really fun details in her parties, like party favors and little treats and just those little final touches. But definitely party favors, I would contact Sherry. Music, I would contact Evan Hollins. And that's the name of her channel, I believe, Evan Hollins. She's got an amazing voice, you all. She just had a brand new baby boy. She and her husband sing together. Peter Hollins, he has a channel on YouTube. I'm subscribed to both of them. And they sing amazing together. So I just think that that would be really fun. Like if you had a piano and had the 2 of them singing a cappella, oh, amazing. The sound that would fill this house. I've got all wood floors, so it really echoes, and the loud, you know, talking of all of these YouTube gals that I would invite and all of these neighbors, it would just fill the room. So definitely Evan Hollins, check her out. She does a nice mix of like mommy tips and mommy videos and music videos because she's unbelievably talented. Okay, next, kids fun. I would of course have to contact my friend Kelli at Southernridgestyle. Not only is she a former kindergarten teacher like me, but she's taught several grade levels. So I think she would be one that would come in and be like, okay, plan some fun activities. She's really organized, so she would have the flow going, you know, so that the kids aren't sitting for too long and then getting into trouble. And Kelly's also one of these friends, you all, that I could see quietly, discreetly cleaning up all the kids' mess, not even telling me, give me a hug and kiss goodbye, and then I go out to clean up a big kid's mess and it's all cleaned up for me. She would be that kind of friend. So definitely Kelli for the kids' fun. Clothing. I would choose Christina at SubfertileFrugalista. She's got amazing style. I think she knows how to fit her body. She knows name brands. So I think that I could take her with me, and she's thrifty too, you all. Although she buys a lot of clothes, she doesn't spend a lot of money, which I like too. She dresses impeccably, but she doesn't spend a mint. And I think she could help me find something for my little boy because she heads up a consignment event. So she would know like how to go into like a Goodwill or whatever and pick out really name brand pieces, and we would just like look amazing. So definitely my gal to pick out my outfit for the party would be Christina. And lastly, hair and makeup. This is gonna be an interesting choice because this is not a beauty guru. This is somebody that just looks naturally pretty in her videos. We have a similar hair texture and skin color and almond-shaped eyes. And so I would choose Amrita at Prettyfrugalliving. She does mostly DIYs and crafts and videos. She makes things really pretty for very cheap. But you'll see in her videos, you all, she just has that amazing hair and her makeup looks perfect. And so I think I could just be like, okay, Amrita, whatever you do to yourself, just do that to me. Because I don't want to look made up at my housewarming party. I want to look like myself. I don't want to have an inch thick makeup and long false eyelashes because that's not how I look in my real life. You know, I would just say, okay, bring all of your makeup and hair tools and do that to me. Okay, you all, so that was the party planning tag. I tagged all the ladies that I mentioned in this video. Anyone else out there that would like to participate, let me know if you do this video. I'd love to see it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.